What is up, guys? ESR Burnout here, back at again with another video, and we are here for the first round of the IndyCar League, Season 2 of AOR, the IndyCar League, and we're starting P10, out of 13, I think it was, oh no, I think it's P12 actually, because we had a really bad qualifying, but yeah, so on formation lap. Yeah, just trying to heat up the tyres, you know, just because that's what you have to do on project cars. You have to, it's not like F1 where you can just go around the circuit just without weaving, because it won't affect your tyre wear, because on this game it really does affect your tyre wear and your temperatures, but not your tyre wear, your tyre temperatures, so you got to just keep them warm. So we're just trying to space ourselves from the car in front, you know, just so we can just get some heating our tyres and not having to worry about hitting him. So yeah, Laguna Seca is a really good track actually for these cars, and so we just brake for a bit, and then we've been hit in the rear on a formation lap, and it's suspension damage for us, as you can see there, as we've got the wheels turning left, which means we've got suspension damage. So yeah, as I was saying, Laguna Seca is quite a good track for IndyCar. It was really good actually. I did quite a bit of practice beforehand, just getting used to the cars, getting used to the way they work, and this had to put a lot of effort into setups and learning how they work. And it actually has been really good. I felt I had quite good pace actually. I felt I could challenge for some good points. And so yeah, as we are about to start the race, we're getting ready to go, and everyone's getting bunched up now. And as we get no, are we going? Yes, we are, and it's lights out and away we go. But we've got suspension damage, and I think we're gonna try and see if we can last the lap with it, and if we can't, we're gonna just go in the pits. But yeah, so a little bit of an alright start, just getting a bit cautious because I don't know how everyone's gonna be. So yeah, just trying to be careful. Lag's quite a big thing on project cars, so gotta be aware of that. And someone's gone wide, we're gonna overtake him as well. So that's us into about, I think, P10. I'm sorry there's no hood, it's because this is this is a save replay, because you can't really just stop to record, because it's just, well, on this game it doesn't drive for you when you pause, it just stops. So you know, I have to say the replay, but we'll make best of what we'll do, and I'll try and improve for next race. Someone else has gone off, so that's us getting in another position, but it won't be lasting long, so we'll be going in the pits. I don't think at the end of this lap, I think it'll be next lap. So we tried to see if we could do it, but I think I ended up just giving up because it was just too much. And so yeah, I think that was just the end of lap one. And yeah, so as we enter the pit lane, quite a tricky pit lane, but we managed to do it, and we select our tyres, and we're going to go on the hard compound, the hards. So as we go in the pits, it's going to be a long pit stop, because you know, we've got suspension damage, so that's going to be affecting us. So yeah, we're going to be there for a while, and as you can see here, we are here for quite a while. So yeah, and as we eventually get out of the pit lane, we are yeah, not exactly comfortable, should I say. Yeah, we're just at the back, nothing we can really do, and yeah, you gotta make the most of it. And so yeah, not really much I can do. So as we skip on to later on in the race, just a little bit later on, someone's gone wide, I think. Someone's got a cut track penalty, so we've gone past him. And yeah, so as we skip to later on in the like lap play or something, yeah, and I think that's Brembo that's gone off, so that's another position gained. And we're going into the corkscrew, a really hard set of corners. You've got to make sure you get it right. and I think we get it right as someone else doesn't, and that's another position gained there. And as we move on to the next lap, we're going around the outside. We try and get a good exit, but we don't quite manage it. So we're just gonna have to make do and try and go around the outside here. It's not gonna work, and I think we're gonna try and just get a good exit here. And as we do, he's gone wide, so I think we're gonna get the position done. And yeah, so that's another position. I think that was a lap car. I think that was our teammate, but he forgot. That's Rapids F1, but he picked the wrong livery. So yeah, I think that was him. Yeah, no, just span out. Not a lot I could have done. Really, just got on the curb. Yeah, unfortunate. So we're gonna have to go on the rampage again to try and gain positions. And as we make a mistake, we're almost hitting the wall, but we managed to save it. And yeah, if you don't notice already, I'm on the TMX, my wheel that I'll be using for 2017 as well when the game comes out. So yeah, staying there. And as we get on the apex, oh, we've gone in the wall, and that's damage again. That is not good. So that's going to be us going to the pits, and as you see there, the wheel is turned to the left with me, and that's me trying to go straight. So that's what happens here on this game. Like, if you get suspension damage, it turns to, depending on where it is, on like where you got suspension damage, it's going to turn that way. So yeah, that's a thing that's quite tricky. So I think we're going to pit for these softs, which is a red wall tires, and so we're going to be on the faster tires effectively. So that's going to be interesting. I do know we actually was doing some good times. We end up nice English. We was doing some good times. So yeah, yeah. So we should be able to gain positions. Hopefully, I say hopefully. So yeah, let's see what we'll be able to do if we even come out of the pits at all, because this is how long pit stops take when you got suspension damage. Like, the amount of time you gain. This is why it's so important that you don't get damaged, because this is how it affects you, and you just have to do it all over again. It really is a pain, and quite annoying. But anyway, as we go out of the pits, it's very narrow, very tricky. And yeah, I think as we do that, fine. And yeah, it really was tense, but quite exciting, because I was just, we spun out again. Well, I guess it couldn't be that much worse, but I think we got damage. I think we're gonna have to pit. But yeah, yeah, it really was fun just catching up to people. And as we skip to, I think this is lap 34. I think it was out of 37. Or 33 out of 30, I can't remember. And we're battling for P7. We're in P9 right now, and as lag kicks in, we've got damage. And look at this. This is a pure example of suspension damage. The wheel is turned to, like, I have to really move it because it's just turning to the left. So I'm having to have to turn the opposite way just to go straight. So yeah, we're gonna go in the pits again, unfortunately. And I think I don't know where this drops us, actually. I can't remember where it dropped us. I know it dropped us not even that far down. But yeah, I think it's still unfortunate, because we was fighting for P7, and this is how close it was. There was 3 of us just right there. So yeah, it was quite unfortunate. But I guess I think we end up. I'm not sure where we end up, actually. I think it's like P10 or something. But yeah, as we go, as we get on the gravel, it's really tricky, that pit exit, and that's going to sacrifice us as we get overtaken there. And as we go, turn with just, there's no grip, and yeah, we span, and that's yeah, that's game over basically. And as we've just gone, almost hit the wall, well, like really hit the wall. That's not good. And there's we crossed the line. We did get lapped. To be fair, I'm not even surprised with the amount of crashes I had. As we come in to finish P10, amazing, well, not amazing race, but it was a really good one. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this, and please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.